day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Emmanuel Imo Uwem. I'm here to present the topic, the Akan drum as a propaganda symbol of colonialism and slavery. The object, the Akan drum, is very controversial. It's controversial in the sense that it consists of wood and it is covered by a deer skin from the colony of Virginia in North America. Originally, the wood is from West Africa, specifically the Akan clan. So this particular object has generated a lot of debates, discussions, due to the fact that a lot of people are trying to imagine how this piece of wood migrated from the Gold Coast, which is now Ghana, to North America, where its cover was changed, and straight to the British Museum, where the object is now domiciled. A lot of historians have depicted many meanings to this particular object. Some have, most of the news have supposedly been whitewashed to give impression that the Akan drum was merely given as a gift. Apart from that, there were others who felt that the Akan drum was just merely a symbol of African primitivism and barbarism. The main issue still remains like, how did this object get to the North American plantation and reach to the British Museum where it is now? Some historians have said it was a gift given to the captain, and it was used for just dancing on the ships to ensure that the slaves are properly exercised. Other historians have said that it was a part of a chief's music production, and eventually it was taken to the Virginia colony plantation in North America before it was supposedly acquired by Sir Hans, who is an avid collector of artifacts, who eventually handed over this item to the British Museum in the 18th century. And this Akan drum actually depicts a lot of meanings. It evokes a kind of different thought-provoking emotions for individuals when they see it for the first time. For some, it's like shows barbarism, while for some it depicts slavery and colonialism. So triggering such questions like whether it was stolen or it was seized or as a trophy of colonialism, just like as Okoko, or most of those beneath had bronze that were stolen from historians have also said, especially African historians, have also seen it as an important architect that represents history and identity of the Akan people, and it's as a means of communication and cultural expression among the Akan people. And also it was also seen as a symbol of resistance against European colonialism. However, the European colonial masters perceived it as a threat when they saw that it was highly revered by the Akan people, and they seized it or captured it, and they took it back to Europe as. So it was a key figure in the symbol of it was a key symbol of the Atlantic slave trade, and we are particularly concerned in this presentation about how it is used as a propaganda tool. Some historians have said it promoted slavery and colonial, as well as subjugation, conformity and submission, and submissiveness, and it was also used to create dance in the plantation, giving a feeling of contentment and happiness, and portraying them as being happy. And this propaganda was used to justify the continuation of slavery and to counter abolitionist arguments that the enslaved Africans were being mistreated. So this actually is trying to tell us that cultural practices can be appropriated and manipulated for political expediency, as was done by the colonial masters. Ironically, the anti-slavery activists also used the Akan drum as a propaganda tool, using it to draw attention to the atrocities of slavery and the need for emancipation. Also, at a point in time, the slave owners in the Americas realized that the power of the Akan drum and saw it as a potential threat to the authority, especially when the drums were used to convey messages that led to a particular rebellion during that. Jackson argued that it reminds us of enslavement and trafficking of humans and the suppression of music in the British colony. In conclusion, this critical analysis of the Akan drum in the context of propaganda reveals the complex relationship between the cultural artifacts, colonialism, and resistance. It also highlights the ways in which symbols can be used to perpetuate power structures and subvert them at the same time.